We're live. Okay. Okay. I think we can start. Just get a reference. Snow White, 1937. Also, I apologize for my voice. I am still sick and probably will be for a few days until I heal. And also, whether you're watching right now or if you end up watching this later, I do apologize for any background noise that there might end up being. That is unfortunately not in my control. So, yeah. Yeah. See, concept art. Okay, Snow White. Snow White. I'm trying to find a good reference because I want to draw as many versions as I can. And if you're joining now, again, I apologize for the way my voice sounds. I'm still under the weather. Hopefully, like 2 minutes, and I'll be ready to start. I'm gonna try drawing Snow White because I've drawn Snow White before. Okay, I've drawn characters from Snow White before. I've drawn some of the Seven Dwarfs, but I do not think I have ever drawn Snow White herself, which I feel is unfair in a sense, and so I'll try my best today. I feel like sometimes I'm better with non-human Disney characters, as much as I love Disney. So we'll see how this goes. Yeah, also, I think I should have planned better in regard to finding a reference, so that I'm not wasting your time. It's just so hard to pick a reference. You know what? I'm gonna draw the seven dwarves, one of the seven dwarves, so that we can at least get something going. So that you're not just looking at a piece of paper. My Wi-Fi is refusing to load the reference. Let's see. Let's try Grumpy. Let's try trying Grumpy. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. We can finally begin. I'll try my best here. Grumpy, Grumpy, Grumpy. Ah, perfect. Hello to anyone who has joined. Finally starting to draw. Let's see. I normally start with the face, like with anything really. I think for me, with a lot of the stuff that I draw the eyebrows first because I feel like it's easier for me to sketch that way when you have some sort of representation of emotion in the drawing already. Okay, let's see. Like that. Oh, yeah, but for anyone who doesn't know, I started this challenge as a way to do fun stuff as I'm preparing my portfolio for art school. So essentially, what I'm doing is I'm rewatching all the Disney classics from Snow White, and then I'm going to be doing fan art based on the movie that I just watched. And so I started with Snow White, and then we'll move on to Pinocchio, I believe. Yeah. And also, I just love Disney characters. So I think it was just an excuse for me to draw them again because it's been a long, long while. I always participate in the December drawing challenge where there's some artists who have made a prompt challenge based on Disney characters. And I think this year will be my third or fourth year. So I'm excited for that. And then also from a stylistic perspective, they're just much simpler to some extent, especially the older ones. So I'm just trying my best. Straight down like that, like that. Then this is his arm. So yeah, so it was very nice to watch this movie again the other day. And yeah, yeah, so I think once I'm done with the head of the character, the rest kind of falls into place to some extent. And I think after rewatching it for like, this is probably the fifth time I'm watching it, but after rewatching it, coming to the, like, I think Grumpy is one of my favorite characters now. After seeing, even if it's a very short film, he had a relatively good or well executed character development, which I really like, since it's something that I feel, as I'm a writer before I'm an artist, so it's something that was written quite well, his development as a character. Oh, hello. Germany, that's nice. I have some cousins in Germany. I am from Kenya. Hello to anyone who's joined. Let's see. And again, I apologize for any background noise that there might be. As much as it's nighttime, people are like moving around a lot. So there might be some semblance of background noise. Oh, Canada. That's so cool. I might be going to school in Canada. Okay, it's a bit tilted, but there is Grumpy. Yeah, that's one done. I think we should do another one. That actually went better than I thought it would be. So I think we can do another one. So that's Grumpy. Let's do Sneezy. Let's do Sneezy. So it's Grumpy. We can do Sneezy over here. Okay. By the way, you can feel free to ask questions if you have any. Start with the nose. It's a very cool nose. So the nose, and then the eye is like something like that. I think the eye is somewhere there. Then the other eye would be here. Then there'll be this thing. Then forehead goes up like that, and then this line that connects to the rest of his face. That part, the nose, skin, little expression. Should be more prominent. Okay, and then his heart, something like that. Let's see, this line makes a heart, but then also makes the shape for the beard. I really like how connected old Disney animation is, where one thing flows into the next thing. So like you find where this heart starts is where the beard starts, and so on and so forth. And the connecting lines make other lines that make it easier to, let's see, this line. And I'm happy that I've barely touched my eraser. I'm shocked. Let's see. That one. It's one line. Okay, connects to this line. That makes that line. Wonderful. So the next movie in this series will be Pinocchio, which I think I will be watching tomorrow morning. Yeah. Also, this live stream thing is an experiment. I'm currently using my iPad to stream. It's more convenient, I think, than my phone. And then also using my computer lags a lot. Also, if you watch this now or in the future, feel free to comment like what your favorite Disney movie is and what your favorite character from that movie is. Okay. This is actually going relatively well. And then also another thing that I really like about old Disney films is how simple the shapes are. So it's relatively easier to execute a drawing like this fairly quickly. Say I am the fastest at drawing, but these are just quick sketches in my opinion. Yeah, so that is, oh wait, his eyes. So that is Sneezy. Yeah. Oh, buttons. I think the only mistake I made is that his tummy is slightly rounder than I made it. This is the first time I'm using the eraser in a while. So his tummy is just slightly more round and out. Eyebrows to show expression. This one just peeks out a little bit. Yeah, that's good. I'm happy with that. It's not bad. Okay. I think for the sake of time, again, I don't want to take too much of your time. I think we will do one more dwarf, or we can even try to draw the. Let's draw one more dwarf, and then like off camera, I'll probably draw the Wicked Witch. Okay, so we have. Let's try. Yeah, let's try one that represents our emotions. Let's draw Sleepy. I'll take a sheet of paper just so I don't smudge this. Let's see. Yeah, so I don't smudge this. Sleepy. Okay. Sleepy. Let's see. Let's start with the nose again. His nose is ovular to some extent, like that. And then here's a line here, and a line here, the same line on almost all of the dwarfs that connects the face to what will be the beard at some point. Let's add the mouth in early, and then use that as a guide for this line. Like that. This slope connects directly to what the heart will be, and then I think since that shape is done, we can sketch in the beard now. So that would be, I think I made a mistake here. Like that. That's much better. There we go. And now we can get to the rest of it. I think we'll work on the eyes first. Yeah. So his eyes are half lidded and facing down diagonally to emphasize sleepiness, obviously. So draw half of that, the other half, and then do the same here. And this line exaggerates that sleepiness again. Eyebrows, and then that gives us a general gauge for where the top of the head is. I think I made a mistake there. And that. I wish I had more energy, really. Currently under the weather still, but it's okay. This line is where the beard starts. Okay, now we can get to the heart and then the rest of the body, and then that will be it. So let's do the heart relatively quickly. That line, this line, this line, this line. Oh, this is where his arm is. Then this pops out from here, comes down like that. Oops, sorry, curves up like that. Connects here like that. It's like a patch of something, like stitching on his clothes. And this part comes like that. His little fingers. And the rest of his clothing. This goes up like that. Shade that in quickly. Let's see. And from the belt, we have this. Comes out like that. His beard is longer than I thought, actually. It's somewhere like here. Because this is there. Okay, good. We're almost done. Yeah, so tomorrow I watch Pinocchio, and then in a similar fashion, I will probably go live to draw characters for Pinocchio, either here or on Instagram. I'll probably try Instagram just because. Okay, after this, I think, oh, the paper is gone. Didn't even notice that. After this, I think it's just finishing up with the face. Wonderful. I think he has the most relatable expression out of all of them, and his character in the movie is all again so iconic, just like the rest of the dwarves. But I think that should conclude. Maybe just some light shading on some parts, like the noses. Maybe the hats as well. Just to give a sense of separation. And I think let's just make this part a bit more clear like that. Make that line more prominent. I think that should be it. So we have Sneezy and Sleepy. Yeah, so that's it for this small sketching session. Thank you to anyone who joined. In my next few live streams, I think I'll be doing sketch requests so that I can actually draw the stuff you guys want. But otherwise, that was good. I actually enjoyed that more than I thought I would. There's no need to refine much more of this because it was just supposed to be sketches anyway. So thank you so much to anyone and everyone who joined. I really, really appreciate it. And I will see you in the next live stream, hopefully. Yeah, so there they are. Okay then, goodbye.